Yeah, we already found some stuff. But we've been here for a little bit. We did the hard work. We dug a hole. So, for those of you that are just coming in, want to know what the heck we're doing? Oh shit! Hold on a second, Joe. Let me put some show notes on here.
Huh.
So I don't know if this is going to permit because I'm not technically selling right now. These crystals are actually not supposed to be sold according to the law. What's it? I dropped you. Um, so what we're doing here is we're digging for crystals, and we're gonna be giving them away. Hey, honey.
Mhm.
All right. So first and foremost, this is not my first time here. Um, I've been here many, many times in the past. When I was working in this area, I'd come out here on my days off, or not my days off, after I got off work from the rig, and I would come dig for a couple hours, and then I would go back to the job site, get some sleep, go back to work, and then come back out and do it all over again. So I've probably dug, I guess, about 2 weeks worth uh, consecutively, over a period of a month. Um, so, um, first and foremost, couple of tips: bring water, stay hydrated. It can't get hot here. We brought a gazebo. That could be risky. It does get windy here, so there's always a chance that it can blow off. Um, but what we're digging for are crystals, hourglass selenite. These are UV reactive as well. Um, and look, Kinsey, right there below your hand, right here. There's one right there. Boom. So these are usually found within the layers of the sediment, um, as this is a kind of like a dried up salt lake. When it rains, it brings in more nutrients that allow the crystals to grow, and they grow pretty rapidly. They section this areas off for people to dig, and there's already been a hell of a lot of people digging here since they've opened. I'm actually really surprised as to how many holes are here already. So we moseyed on to the back. Usually the very very front of the area. Let me see if I can turn this way. Can't really see. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to show you right now, but I'll show a little bit later. Um, we're in Oklahoma, so a couple of things that I would recommend after a couple of trips here. A couple of things I noticed: don't don't go skimpy on your shovel on your trowel if you're going to use one. Don't get like one of those little kitty shovels from Walmart. They're no good. Get you a little garden shovel, something like this. It's really really good. Sharpshooter. Um, I like it better because you have, in my opinion, less damage around. If you end up hitting a crystal or a pocket of some crystals, you're minimizing, but it allows you to get kind of deeper. Um, so I like the sharpshooters. I don't like the big fat spade ones. Definitely need to bring a cup. You're going to be scooping out liquid from here to throw onto your crystals, or um,
I found a big old mud
your
bowl
hole
of
does get
tiny
filled.
ones.
Your hole does get filled up. Your hole does get filled up with mud as you're doing this. But look through it, because as you're scooping your mud back out, you'll find more crystals. I recommend gloves, a couple of different types: nitrile gloves or latex gloves for underneath, and then a more heavy duty glove like a gardening glove to go over the top.
This is what I
What that's
use.
going to do is going to protect your hands from the salt, and this is going to protect your fingers from getting cut. These crystals can be pretty sharp, so you want to be careful when you are digging. All right. They can also be a little bit brittle, so you want to be careful when you're extracting them. You don't just want to rip them out. Um, so you're allowed to collect 10 pounds per person per day. You can stay here and get as many as you want, and then make your selection at the end, which is what we do. So whatever we decide we don't keep, we're gonna put back into the hole and cover it up a little bit. Let somebody else find it. Reason for doing that is you never know when you're going to hit a really good pocket, and if you decide, oh well, I got my 10 already or whatever, you may miss out on a good opportunity to have some really nice clear crystals. So that's my recommendation when you're digging. Bring in a short handle shovel to get the dirt out, something to sit on because you don't want to be sitting on this yucky stuff. The water is going to travel back into the hole, and this hole will fill back up with water. So you want to keep some liquid, some water in here, is what I found. That way, like I said, let me have that cup. You can use the cup, get some of that water out, and then throw it onto your area that you're working to expose the crystals, or you can just use your hands to dig it out. So that's about as much as explaining I'm going to do right now. I'm going to keep digging. Yes, we have already found several crystals, all of these so far. And they just found another really good one. Wow, that's a nice one, honey. And then the water also helps with cleaning them off. Now, there's a couple of different nice. If I don't know, there's a couple of different ones that you can find. You're really looking for the ones that have the hourglass inside of it. Um, there are some that are really grainy that actually have like the sand particles inside of it, which can also be really cool. It's kind of a it's a neat formation because usually when you're looking for crystals, you're looking for stuff that's clean and transparent, yada yada yada. Because of how rapid these grow, they take on their surroundings. Um, I've actually found pieces with straw that are included within the crystal itself, just from the grass that blows around here, or even pieces of wood, driftwood, whatever. So there's no telling what you might actually find in one of these crystals at any given time. But usually, what you're looking for is the more transparent with the hourglass. And when we when we get all these cleaned up, I'll try to find a really good example of one. The ones with the really nice hourglass patterns in them are usually a little bit more scarce, I guess. The conditions need to be really, really good for them to form that hourglass, and then for them to have a really nice double terminated point. So for those of you that are following, thank you for being here, guys. We do appreciate it. I will be giving away most of these crystals that we find through our shows, either through the whatnot, through the Facebook, or through the TikTok. I'm not live on TikTok right now, but I will do a live there probably after the whatnot is done here. So Kinsley I just heard a chink. Kinsley
two right here.
Kinsley just found a pocket, or not a pocket, but a nice crystal right here. Okay, hold on. Get your cup. Don't pull.
I'm not. I'm just kidding.
Right, get the cup.
I've been.
So you can see this is about about almost a foot deep. Yeah, that's a nice cluster because you see it. So that's a nice cluster. There's one that fell out of the wall already, right here. So she found a nice little cluster right there. Now, there's no guarantee that it's going to come out.
This is little bad.
Yeah, there's no guarantee that it's going to come out as one cluster. It may come out as a several pieces, but no, don't pour it on top like that.
But it's bigger up here too.
Here. Okay. All right.
Can I have the shovel?
Yeah, just be careful because it's already got some. You hear that scraping? And these are crystals right here too, baby. So no, you're gonna need to dig that part out. All right. So that's what we got going on. She just found a nice little cluster. So I'm going to be doing some digging, not so much talking. Y'all feel free to watch. If we find something, we'll kind of show it. But yeah, this is pretty much what I'm doing today. And we'll be doing it here for a couple of hours until my phone goes dead. I do have a battery charger, so we'll charge it up. But oh, yeah. So, like I was saying, if you do end up coming out here and you do bring a gazebo, make sure you bring your tie down stakes because you don't want this thing blowing off into the refuge area. Also, if you are a patron that comes out here to dig, pick up your trash. Don't leave it out here for the animals or for others to pick up for you. Be responsible. Love nature. That's it. Okay. Thank you. Actually, it was actually pretty clean coming out here today compared to other times that I've been out here. there was a few things that we've seen that we'll be picking up on our way back out. I'm not seeing comments on Facebook, so yeah, protect the environment. I mean, it's show respect for the environment. Uh, yeah, it's a lot of fun, guys. So if you haven't, it's actually I was actually really surprised. It's been 7 years since I've been out here, or 8 years, which has been a long time. What's up, Scott? Yeah, man. Hey, I plan on coming up there to New York, man. Found a place. You get it out yet?
Not yet.
Need some help?
It's a big one.
All right.
It's like all the way back here.
Okay. We're gonna work on this cluster here real quick. Let me turn this way a little bit so you guys can see a little better.
Basically, the rock is right here. That's the hard part so far.
All right. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna come underneath it. We're gonna start.
I didn't think about that.
Yeah. So that's part of the reason why you want to dig down, so that way you don't have to go from the top down, because you know your crystals are going to be here. So they stop at a certain point. They only goes like so deep. The deepest I've ever had to dig here is like 2 feet, and that's pushing it. Usually they're pretty close to the surface, and I guess it's probably because a lot of the area has washed down. So then as you're pulling out your mud from your hole
Oh,
here.
wait, hold on. There's another cluster right next to it.
All right, hold on. Let me see. Wow, that's cool. So we'll show these cleaned up, but yeah, there's some. She found a nice little cluster there. So the rules of the land here is 10 pounds per person per day, and one large cluster. I don't know exactly. I can't remember exactly how large the cluster parameters was. I want to say it's a few pounds, which can be a pretty big cluster. I've only found a couple that large in my diggings here. I found some like this, but it's been, like I said, it's been many years. Now in the dirt, you're going to have different layers. You have some layers that are really sandy, and some layers that are really hard packed clay. I found that in the hard packed clay, you're going to find your better hourglass patterns. But the crystals aren't usually that big because it's harder to grow in. And then in the sand area, right here, I'm uncovering some crystals just in this top layer of sand, and then it goes like sandy, really, really gritty, sometimes even a salt layer, and then this darker, harder, more dense clay. It's very fine grained, and that's where your nicer crystals usually are formed.
That just fell off.
Okay, so yeah, it's not going to be a altogether cluster, but there's another part of it.
Still a really big cluster though.
It is. So hold on, let me see if we can. Don't put any more water in it for right now. Clothes. Make sure you bring a change of clothes. This stuff will ruin your clothes. And pair of shoes. I prefer boots. There's another crystal there. So as we're pulling these out, like I said, we're just putting the crystals into the bin, and then we'll make our selection. Here, I'm not sure if you guys can see this. I'm not, but here's where that really dense mud is. Really, 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 really sandy, but fine sand. And then you have this layer right above that's got like this black. It kind of resembles more like beach sand. That's where the crystals are formed in this particular zone right now. And that's what we're aiming to dig out this area. So it's a little bit softer, easier to dig. All this kind of just pulled right out.
Wait, that's not someone. Those different one.
No. I'm trying to work around it, man. There's
Hold on.
another.
Oh, I got it.
You got it? All right, so she got that one out. Let's see.
And there's still one more.
Well, I think that area goes back. It goes back a ways. Yeah, that's a nice big one. There's another one.
I did good.
Now, when we're digging these out, I'm not washing them all. One thing that I found the last time I was here was in doing that and putting them in to your basket, you can end up scratching them up. So leaving that mud on them when you're putting them into your basket, and then after you clean them, then you can make your selection. You know what I mean? So it helps protect the crystals a little bit better than just rinsing them off and then putting them into your thing so they don't get all scratched up. These are that's a big one. These are you can scratch these with your finger. All right, so softer than your fingernail. So really, really soft crystal on the hardness scale. So leaving that mud on there will act as a protectant.
Once this mud dries up, it becomes hard.
All right, so we got a lot of small crystals in here. I'm really not
Ooh, that.
Wow. Oh, we got another cluster right here. All right. Is it a cluster? Oh, it's a really gritty one. Yeah, so this is a good example of what I was just talking about. All right, here, can you bring that bucket of water over here, baby?
Okay.
This one
Don't
here,
forget
we'll
that
rinse
spot.
this one off.
Don't let me forget that spot.
Okay.
On top
And then
of bucket.
put your phone up on top of this so it doesn't sit. Put it right here or inside this basket.
Hold on. Can you touch and get some more?
Yeah. Just bring the bucket over here so that way we.
I can't lift the bucket. It's too heavy. No, I cannot lift a bucket of water. Surprisingly. I know I'm weak. But you're a grown man. It's different.
Oh.
Oh wait, hold on. I can't lift it.
All right.
I like that.
So you can see all the little gritty sand particles in that. So it's still a selenite crystal, but it has pebbles and large particles of sand that was encased in it while it was growing. So again, if you're just now tuning in, we're going to be giving away a lot of these crystals on our show. I expect that after we get done, we're going to be here for today and tomorrow. We should have several hundred of these to give away. So if you are brand new watching us, make sure you hit that follow button. I'm going to go ahead and end the whatnot, and I'm going to go live on TikTok. Over here. Live.
What is that?
It's a bird.
Where's bird?
I don't know.
That's a loud bird. Yeah, quite a few people along the front.
I know.
1, 2. New group coming in. 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, they are UV reactive, Scott. They are absolutely UV reactive. So, and I didn't bring my light with me. Now the digging time is from basically sun up to sundown. So we packed a lunch. We plan on being here most of the day. We actually marked another spot up the way here. So we did a little kind of did like a little prospecting on the way up here, looking. Yeah, we brought our lunch. So a couple more tips that I can give you if you do decide to come out here. And I guess I'll do the introduction for the TikTok. So we turn this just a little bit this way. All right. So we're out here at the salt plains digging for crystals. We have a hole that we already started. We pretty much just, got it kind of down, did a little prospecting on the way up here, looking at the, crystals that may be scattered on the ground or remnants from other people's digging holes. What that allows you to do is kind of get an idea as to what they were finding in that area, which can help you find what you might be looking for as well. So we've already collected several crystals with a couple of clusters, and again, we're going to be giving away these, almost all of these, through our shows. I'll probably even give some away when we go to that gym show this weekend. So you're not supposed to sell these crystals. It's actually technically illegal. People still do it, but that's pretty much that. So, like I was saying for the other crowd earlier, is we were talking about kind of materials and stuff that you should bring. I recommend some gloves for underneath your garden gloves, heavy duty trowel, and a short handled shovel. And I bring a sharpshooter shovel too. Um, so I have 2 shovels that I bring. That one, sharpshooter, and then a regular one like that. All right, short handled. You don't need the really long handle. You're going to be on the ground most of the time, anyways. So having a short shovel is going to be easier to handle. For the collecting here, you're allowed to get 10 pounds per person a day and 1 large cluster. And right now we're working in this kind of zone. We're going this way. This is the layer that we're working in. Basically, it's about 8 inches deep. It's about 8 inches deep, and we're just kind of pulling them back. And as we do, it exposes crystals. When we find one, put it into our bucket, and then when we get tired, we will go back through our bucket and keep what we want to keep, and then put back the rest. Not every crystal that you pull out of the ground is a keeper, but for easy sake, I'm just putting the ones that we find in the bin, and then I've got a couple of egg crates that will be separating the ones that we're keeping into. So, honey, the ones that pull out that are broken like this, don't bother putting those over here. Okay, we'll just put those back over that pile.
Okay.
All right, so here's a nice one. Look. Oh, look at that. Is that an hourglass? Yep, that's a nice little hourglass right there. It's not super strong, but it's got good clarity. Let's see if I can get that one cleaned up. Got a lot of sand on me.
You know, like a little cluster right down here, so I'm trying to get down to that.
All right, there you go. It's a pretty decent sized one. So again, these will be given away, or we'll be giving away a lot of these through our Facebook feeds, TikTok feeds, and whatnot feeds. They're selenite crystals, Katie. Sand included selenite crystals. We're digging in a area that's open to the public a few months out of the year, and right now we're just basically, most of this you're going to be using your hand and just kind of pushing the sand away from the wall here. And as you do that, it's going to expose crystals. There's another small one. And for those of you that are just tuning in, you can take up to 10 pounds per person.
The fruits of my labor.
The fruits of your labor. So
that was a very pretty one.
That little cluster right there. Yeah, there's a that's a little cluster. That would clean up nice. So I don't clean them up every single one. You'd be basically be here all day. Well, we're gonna be here all day, but you would be here cleaning your crystals up all day if you did that. So if you find one, just put it in the bucket, and then at the very end, when you clean them, then you can decide, whether it's a keeper or not. So that's my
like even the teeny little tiny ones.
Huh?
Should I put the teeny little tiny ones in there?
I mean, some of them would be cute and perky boxes that we could give away.
There's some like this one I wasn't sure or not.
So again, using your gloves and your fingers to kind of get in the holes. I think I just exposed a nice big one right here. No, I got it. Because you can really feel where the crystal's at when you're doing that. It's a big fat one. There's more in there. All right, let me see that shovel real quick. I'm going to dig down this piece.
Yeah, so this is what happens when you don't wear gloves, and I'm already starting to feel.
Yeah, the salt water can really.
Pain. I'm feeling some pain in my thumb specifically. I don't know why.
Salt water will get up underneath every single little crack and crevice. It'll also dry your hands out. So if you're not wearing gloves, you're going to end up having some really dry hands in a couple of days.
Either way, I brought some lotion for me and my dad. I know, super girly.
That's all right. So this hard pack down here that I'm digging past doesn't really have anything in it. Now further down there may be, but further down is usually where the water comes in, and then it's kind of a mess to dig in. We still want some water in here because it helps keep stuff moving, and it breaks up. It has that moisture as we're going. This is the layer I'm looking at right here. And there is a cluster right here. It's a small cluster, but it doesn't look like much right now. Yeah, this is my oldest. The youngers are at home doing softball with mom. I brought mom out here once, and she told me, "Don't you ever do that again." She was not impressed. So
I'm like, Mom, I like to sit on the ground. You have the shovel?
I do.
Okay, just making sure. I thought I lost it. I just
Oh,
make
you
sure you had it.
Dang, was that the one you laid on top?
Yes.
I was like, I found one right down the surface.
No, you didn't. I found that.
Nada.
But this is what the dry dirt looks like. And I had some dry dirt on my hands earlier, and just squeezing my hands to get it off hurt a little bit. So it gives you a basic idea of how this can hurt your hands.
Oh, I think that little area might have run out.
I'll move if it didn't.
Yeah, it's good. We'll mosey on down a little bit. Well, there's a nice. Ooh, that's a really good one. Good clarity on that one. Might be hitting another little section.
I'm gonna move over there. We haven't really dug up anything over there yet.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. Just exposed a nice little sandy area. Got some nice little ones.
We brought tarps to sit on. And some chairs as well.
Yeah. We did. We brought it all. We brought a cooler, sunscreen,
Lotion.
music. And yeah. So yeah, if you're just tuning in, these are going to be given away through our show. For anybody that wants to follow. I'll be making little ID cards for these as well. I've already got them made up. Yeah, a lot of little crystals just kind of came out of that little area, but they're really small. So, not what I'm looking for. That's a good small one.
Oh.
How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 13.
Sorry guys, I fell on purpose.
13 now. Hey, what's up, Stargazer? I got my opal and all my other goodies a few minutes ago. They are beautiful. Boom. Nice.
Had a little one. I can't rinse it off though. You covered it.
I covered it.
Covered it.
Yeah, the other recommendation, bring a change of clothes. Bring a change of clothes because you're gonna get dirty, nasty. A lot of small ones in this area right here.
This is not a good place to sit.
Which one?
The spot I'm sitting right now, I'm sitting in a divot. I thought it'd be like a little chair, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
No, very uncomfortable.
Mm.
So we got. You can't really see from over here, but we have this whole little wall we haven't even started on yet. Right here.
Yeah, we're not going too terribly deep. I dug the hole deep so that way we had some water to kind of get it moving.
This one.
Oh yeah, I found these silly gloves too, but I don't know. Did you put the plastic gloves up underneath?
Nope. And I regret that because now my hands are wet.
Well, you can still do that. Just rinse your hands off, dry them, and then put the gloves on. Because, like I said, you're going to end up regretting not. You know what I mean?
I put a little bit of lotion on before, but the other gloves on too. Yeah, because my hands are already drying out.
Ooh, that's a good one. I'm on a highway to hell.
This kind of acts like quicksand if you're not careful.
It can. That's why I almost lost my boot in that other hole. Nope.
Right here you can see. Right here you can see just it kind of acts like quicksand.
Yeah. So this had a nice little crystal right here. I think I'm gonna follow this little area right here, babe. Let me change the angle of the camera here so you guys can see better.
Did we bring the ruffles out?
No, I left them in the truck.
Okay, I'll go get those in a bit.
Hey, do me a favor.
Uh-huh.
Put this right over here, aiming this way.
My phone? Oh, okay.
Just wait. I'll move. There's a bunch of good ones right here. Or do you want to work this little spot? Right here. There's a bunch that I just found. I'll work it. It's no big deal.
Okay.
If you want to work it, you can work it.
It's fine.
It's fine. What? You want me to do it?
Yes.
Okay.
That works. Can I work on this one over here? That's a little bit of water going on.
Honey, you do whatever you want to do, boo. So.
I've noticed that the salt forms on the water of the surface. It's really cool. I might regret this, but these little things, these are salt that formed on top of water from leftover holes. I think that's awesome. The crystal formation.
Hey, hand me that basket, or bring for that basket over here. Right there. Thank you, baby.
I'm gonna try that hole over there. It looks
all right.
Thing.
You go ahead. I'm gonna keep working this little spot right here because I'm in a little area. I'm in it. Oh, Kentucky.
On stressful days, it's natural to want to move. If you're reaching for sugar every time you get that crazy, you're likely headed for a crack.
It's a nice little spot right here. It's actually got some nice clarity on the crystals. That's got a nice black inclusion on that one. So again, even though I'm putting them over here, that doesn't mean I'm keeping them. You'll find that there's good crystals and there's not so good crystals when you're doing this. So you don't want to just take what you have and be like, yeah, we're done. You have the ability to sort through them and then pick and choose what you want to take. So
also,
see how soft this is. I mean, literally, I'm just moving the earth with my hands. Once you find an area where they're at, then you just keep going and following.
Also,
yeah.
If some of y'all like to work on y'all's vacations, I would recommend this.
Yeah, it's not a bad. I mean, I don't know. I guess there's different times of the year that you could do or that you can go. That's hotter than others. The close to October, it does get a little bit warmer out here, but right now it's actually pretty mild. I think the high is supposed to be like in the 80s, something like that. When it gets really windy out here, it's a little bit rough. The air just wicks the moisture right off of you. So you'll end up getting really dehydrated. Hey, honey,
Mhm.
do you have your, would you have me a drink from the ice cooler, please?
What drink?
I'll take one of those Pepsis if you don't mind.
Yes, sir. They're not as cold yet.
So,
I'll go ahead and open it for you.
thank you.
I'll just leave the cap very slightly on.
You can just leave the cap off if you want.
Okay.
Thank you.
I'm just gonna right here so it doesn't fall over.
And then I found a rock.
There you go.
And then I found a yellow rock.
Then he found a brown rock.
Oh, shoot.
I still not get my gloves. Good. Yes, I don't think we're going to need the sunscreen today. It's pretty cloudy.
Nah, I don't think we'll need it today either. But at least we brought it. We're prepared. Better to have it and not need it.
Then need it and not have it.
Exactly.
Yeah. You can tell some people bring their kids out, so it's a nice little family activity if you prepared for it.
Oh, you see what I found here?
What's that?
Ooh.
Do you need the water over there?
Nah. I'm just gonna keep doing it the way I'm doing it like this.
Okay.
Or I don't know. Or I'm not a huge fan of using too much water on them. I just like doing it like this. But having the hole, you can push back some of your crap that you don't want in your way, and then you just keep going in that direction. So
Keep expanding.
yeah.
And that, kids, is how urbanization works.
Do what?
I said, that, kids, is how early urbanization worked.
Oh, you're a nut.
And you said these
Oh,
go on
yeah.
the others?
So I just flipped over that piece of mud, and there is a couple of really nice crystals sitting. There's one,
Yeah.
two, couple small ones.
No, see.
I like some of these small ones because they make really good small displays, you know. And sometimes the small ones can have really good hourglasses in them. So if you're not able to find a big cluster or a big example, at least you can have a small one, which is nice as well.
This is what we mean by people leave their trash. I walked over like 3 feet 4 hours earlier, and there's just trash.
There you go.
I'll take that out later.
I brought some bags. We can throw that in, but they're in the truck.
That's not really the problem. I already found one big rock laying on top.
Yeah, I don't understand why people do that. I mean, I get like when it gets really windy and stuff blows away. I get that. That's understandable. But to bring stuff out here and then just litter it is really not cool, especially when you're taking something from the ground and then you're not respecting it back by leaving trash. Is just really,
There's a bunch of little rocks just laying.
really bad peopleship.
Yeah, there's a bunch of rocks laying on top of you.
What?
Who just left them? Who left them for nothing?
They left them.
Just left them. There's a nice piece of food. Hey, look at these. These are nice.
Not too nice.
I like them.
Yeah, they're all scratched. They're all scratched up.
Oh.
Yeah, don't put those over there. Usually the ones that are out like that, they get that windblown kind of yeah, just generally I don't collect pieces that were left exposed like that. You want the ones that are going to be down in the mud.
I like some water started.
Huh?
I'll get the water started over here. That's Thompson.
A lot of small crystals.
This is so all the way in there. Look.
Now, okay, that if it's really sandy, you could follow the trail not the trail. What am I talking about? Follow the direction of where it goes till it gets hard, and then I did one over there several years ago on the other side. I ended up having a channel about a foot and a half wide, and it was basically like a chain, and it's just zigzagged. And I ended up working it and found a bunch of crystals. They were all really really sandy, so not the really nice hourglass, but still really good.
That or this level. Well, just like right in.
Hmm? Yeah.
Oh, I was thinking for yesterday or 2 days ago.
I'm not sure, honey. Like I said, there's different layers. Like there's a really really thick clay layer, and then there's this really light sandy. The sandy stuff pulls out really easy, so that's probably what you fell into there. This dense clay is where you'll find usually those better crystals, but it's harder to dig. I think that might have been. Nope. Some more here. Do what?
Like in the water I wanted.
Or maybe two. No, but it's not forever. You got out people, right? Yeah, you just do it on the weekends. And food, but only after lunch, before lunch, and breakfast, and dinner. Wow. Quickly. Vaping is a change can get you addicted faster than you think. Brought to you by the Real Cost and the FDA.
Finding some interesting pebbles here. So I'm finding some interesting quartz rocks over here. Just like some river rock. I think I might have expired that little section there.
How far do you like go to get the water?
Well, that's the hard part, baby. Yeah, I think this area is dried up. I'm gonna move. This side right here.
Think about digging this little thing.
Huh?
Keep digging.
Yeah.
Digging for water. It's something out as salt and mud.
Well, that's ridiculous. Oh, it's a nice sharp one.
You want to go back to where we marked earlier?
We'll probably go back over there in a little bit. I'm gonna keep working this little area. Still getting some decent crystals. It's just following the vein, so to speak. I don't really know how these do but I know I'm in this little layer right here where there's some crystals coming out. Oh, that's a nice one.
I think I got water.
You think you got water?
I got water.
You finally reached it. So like I was saying, the different layers can produce different colored crystals as well. I found some that have had black inclusions. I've had some that have um I just hit. So I just hit with this shovel about 2 inches down from here. A couple of crystals. I just felt it rip across
No.
the shovel. Scratch that one up, but there's a good one right there. Hey, Kenzie, do me. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Move this. Oh, there's no right there. So here's one I could show. Hopefully, it's got some of the. This area's got a dark little bit of mud. Let me rinse this one off. So it's got two different colors, three different colors. So it's got brown, black, and the grains in it. Kind of cool. Oh man,
What?
I did it. I dumped it over. Oh man.
The whole, what, like 75 cents?
Well, it is, but it's also my drink. Yeah, this is a little bit harder down here, but there's some crystals in this layer right here. Small ones.
You really luck over there, Dad?
Yeah, there's some down here. I'm hitting
Did I have sausages off again?
Well, your fingernail can scratch them, honey. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, there's a good little pocket right here, but it ain't gonna be the easiest to get out. I'll have to kind of go.
I need these rolls here and there.
Yeah,
I
same.
started a new hole. So
So the downside of working somebody else's holes is they probably stopped after they stopped finding. You know what I mean?
everyone's starting.
But not always a guarantee. But
That's why I started a slightly newer hole next to it.
there you go.
But I'm staying near the water. I finally got some, and I'm not leaving.
You finally got some water. You're not leaving it.
Very little water, but it's water.
Yeah, this may not be the best.
You know that?
I hear it.
It's
A really dark one there. Ooh.
I kind of ruined them.
That's a nice blade. Oh, nice little blade in that one. So this is what I was talking about when you get into Kenzie. Come here. This is what I was talking about when you get into this really dense mud right here. This is where you're gonna get some of the better crystals, but it's a lot harder digging. That's a really nice crystal right here.
So how far deep are you going?
About 8 inches. So you don't have to. You're in the hole. It's gonna basically be this deep. Come here. And you got to be careful with the shovel because in this hard patch, it's going to be.
Yeah.
Huh?
Right, yellow. Oh, no, it's covered with shit.
Comes with a what?
Oh, yeah, it's in my hand.
Oh, that's a pretty piece of rock there, though. There's another nice crystal. Yeah, so this may produce a couple of nice pieces. Maybe. Find some big jaspers in here too. That's what I'm looking for right there. This is the mud that has the better crystals, in my opinion. But they're not always in there. Oh, it's a big one.
So, will there be any snakes in this?
Doubt it.
Will there be any living thing in this?
Doubt it. Mosquitoes, maybe. They could live in anything.
Fun fact, mosquitoes used to be huge.
Fun fact, they still are.
Mosquitoes are not huge, Dad. They're tiny.
On stressful days, it's natural.
They're big enough. Wait till this sun starts to go down and you'll find out they're big.
I just don't bring sunscreen.
I completely forgot about the bugs. Wasn't thinking about that.
Bug spray.
Wasn't thinking about the bugs.
Man, holy.
You what? Two what?
I don't want to be. I don't want to be drained by blood sucking monsters. So if I want to do that, I'll go to a lawyer.
You'll go to a lawyer?
They suck the money out of you like blood.
Yeah, they do. And then make you think that they're doing you a service. Dang it.
So my own lawyer. How about that?
Oh, I just
I don't
hit
know
a crystal
how to
there.
act.
You what?
So I'll become a lawyer myself.
Yeah.
Wait, how am I gonna make money?
Hey, I got an idea. You could charge a waiting fee.
Oh, genius! Like wait months at a time. Did you know that this song started as a football chant?
It started as a football chant.
Before it came and a little bit song, it was a football chant.
No, I did not know that, honey.
At least that's what I heard.
That's what you heard? Did you hear that at school?
History and music nerd.
Who?
Erica.
I mean, I know it's used at a lot of school functions, but I don't think back when this song was created, that's what it was created for.
It wasn't originally a football chant, but it became
Yeah.
a football chant. And then it
Oh yeah. No, I know it's become one, and it's a popular one. Oh, show.
Oh my foot.
Yeah, this is actually producing some nicer crystals moving back this way, so I'm gonna keep working this area.
Hey, Dad.
Yep.
Random hole right here.
Did you be alarmed? No, probably not.
Random hole.
Hey, that's not how the song goes.
We're doing it.
I have a dumb question. Do these rocks keep forming? Yeah, no, these are rapid forming rocks, so that's why they close off the area, so that way they can have chance to regrow. So and that's what I was talking about earlier. In some of these areas where they form, there's like bits of organic material that sometimes can be included in these. So that just goes to show you kind of how fast they can form because that organic material hasn't rotted or petrified or whatever, you know. So
I might start my own hole.
you gonna start your own hole.
I might.
All right, I'm gonna come this way because this has got some nice crystals here, but I think I want to play in this little spot right here.
You think that might be a good spot right there?
Huh?
Think that might be a good spot right there? Right here.
It might be, but you're gonna be out in the sun. If you're gonna do that, honey, look, there's a bare area right here in the center, and then you'll still be into the shade. Did you know?
It's really cloudy right now.
It is cloudy right now.
I'm gonna check my weather app.
Check the weather app. Let me know what it says.
Let's see if it's still gonna be cloudy all day. I'll go right there. For now. You know?
Yes, sounds good.
Yeah, nope, never mind. It's gonna be sunny after this.
Yeah.
It's only gonna be sunny or cloudy for like another 30 minutes. Wait, no, till like 1 p.m.
I can't read all
It's
your
only
comments
10.
from this far away. Sorry, guys.
Hold on.
If you have a question, you can ask.
You want me to turn the thing around and then face towards you so I can read them to you?
You can, no. You can read them if you want.
I can't see.
You can't see.
I can't read backwards. I would need to back the camera up a little bit. Hello, everyone. Oh. Yeah, so now a whole lot of comments after that question.
No worries. Thank you.
Um, How should I go live on YouTube? It barely even dug up maybe 2 inches. Now we got a little rock.
Yeah, there may be some right there on the surface. I'm seeing that there's like when I scrape this little top off, there was some crystals right on the surface. So, and then right now I'm working into about 8 inches deep where this other zone is.
You smell that?
Where it's more like
I don't know.
if it stinks like poo-poo water, probably the decomposition of some of the organic material that floats into here.
But that's
Or maybe somebody went poo-poo in the hole.
not funny.
I'm just saying,
Not
honey.
funny at all.
You never know.
Gross.
Stinky poo-poo.
I couldn't tell if this phone had turned off or not.
No, they're still on.
There's so many little bugs. They're so cute. I wonder what they're eating.
Oh, that had a bunch of little crystals on it. And these things blend in really good with the sand that they come out of, so they can easily be overlooked. What they say?
What?
Oh, I thought you were reading it.
Someone sent a laughing emoji. So.
Oh, probably should have stinky poo-poo.
Not funny.
I thought it was fun.
Hello, everyone. We're not
finding myself back over this spot producing.
If you're new to the live, we're not really doing much talking right now. We're currently digging up some rocks.
Oh yeah, yes. Oh yeah, yes. That's a nice sharp point one. There's his cousin. No, we're gonna take it. Oh, there's a nice one. Yeah, I'm gonna keep moving over this side. That other side was kind of dull. Oh yeah, there's another one. Oh yeah, I'm in the right hole. Talking about the ground, you fool.
I didn't say anything.
You said okay. Oh my god, it stinks. Yeah, this black mud stinks. Just FYI, if you come out here and you smell something funny, it's probably this whatever's decomposing in here.
It could be. Well, you said this was a dried up lake, right?
Mm.
Could be fish.
That's kind of fishy, honey.
So funny.
I know. You say it wasn't funny or it was funny?
It wasn't.
It
very
wasn't?
funny. At least in my opinion. Where my jokes start.
Oh. Pinky poo poo. All right. So then I bust off that shelf there. And then we're going to look through these pieces that just came off here to make sure there's no crystals in that. And then this is going to go back into the hole over here because I really don't use the water too much. But yeah, basically, as you're breaking these up, you can kind of feel, you're not going to feel all the small ones, but you'll feel the big ones.
I find little baby small ones right now.
Say that again?
I find little baby small ones.
Nice.
So yes, people will have a variety from big, small, from somewhat smooth to real brittle. At least for now. Until we decide to go through one.
Oh, hello. I just dug that one out of the ground. Right there in front of me. What the heck, man? Must be a spot I missed.
I'm gonna mark you a little bit.
You're gonna what? A nice double Terminator one right there.
Dang it! I forgot from a pumpkin.
Honey, you're gonna remember it tomorrow. I promise you that.
Yeah, babe.
You're
Wear
gonna
a
be
butt
feeling it.
lotion.
What?
I said not to wear a butt ton of lotion.
Think so, huh?
I hope so.
I'm just gonna, for giggles and shits, I'm gonna go a little deeper here. Just
Gold.
it's starting to get soft because the
Water. Right?
Yeah.
Right about something.
and just in case. Dig back this area just in case there's nothing else down that way. But I don't think there's going to be.
I might put on lotion.
What's up, y'all?
Be all right.
I'll just slip into the gloves like this and hopefully nothing goes wrong.
And what?
I'll just slip into the gloves like this. It'll keep my hands nice and moist. That actually might not be a bad idea.
Was some down there. And I broke it.
Ooh.
Dang it.
That's not very good, right? It's not very good.
I know that's a problem.
Oh, bad. We're looking for rocks.
Well, I'm trying to get this dug back this way so that I can get this little area harder digging it down than it is to dig it under and then let it fall down. You know?
So, guys, I just put on a ton of lotion, and I'm just not using this. Underneath all that lotion, like right here, my fingertips, the base of my palms. I don't know if y'all can see it, but that gives you a general idea of what the wear and tear can do, and it hurts.
Pick up. I'm gonna get my stakes to put this in the ground.
I'm telling you, this hurts if you're not careful, and I am not being careful. What? You laughing? like, oh, this is a great family activity in my idea, or in my opinion. Because I'm looking around and oh my gosh, there's a lot of people here now.
Told you. What?
But there's a lot of kids around with parents. It'd be a fun little picnic idea, I bet. Dean having the kids dig for rocks while you're eating sandwiches, like, thanks a lot. Free child labor. I am still rubbing in this lotion. Hello, everyone. I'll put the gloves on like this.
You put gloves on now?
Getting smart. Am I right? Or am I right? Yeah, I'm right. Hopefully that extra lotion will help that.
Hopefully what?
The extra lotion that's on my hand. I decided to leave a little bit not so rubbed in. That way, if my hands dried out a little bit, that would help. And hopefully it'll work. No. Can we get this one on?
Huh? Help you get it on?
I'm trying to savor some of the lotion.
Oh.
Thank you.
These plastic pieces, let's put this in the basket so it doesn't blow away.
I'm gonna go to the truck and get those chips.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, bring another Pepsi bottle.
Can I have your keys?
Yes. You are welcome.
Return to be victorious.
Huh? Okay. Oh, man. Hey, in one of those bags, in one of the little plastic bags that I have, it's either the front or the back. There's a bottle of ibuprofen, Tylenol. Bring it, please. Because I'm feeling it already. Holy moly. It's a night. Anyways, it's not hot right now, Kat. Sorry, I've just not seen the comments. We're at the Salt Plains, Oklahoma. So there's probably about 20 vehicles out here now. When we started this morning, there was only ours and one other one. We were one of the first ones out here. So we moseyed on over to the back area where we're digging, and we found several pieces already. And then we'll be going through them after the back gives out, and then we'll decide what we're going to keep and what we're going to leave behind. So right now I'm working this area that's producing some decent sized pieces. But yeah, it's not hot. It's got a light breeze and feels good. I've been out here before where it was a lot hotter, so this is actually really, really nice. So this little zone right here is where I was finding those other crystals, but digging down with the shovel, you can end up breaking some of the crystals. So what I did was I kind of undercut, and then now I'm gonna work this little sand seam right here to kind of get around, and then that'll let me know if I'm coming across any more crystals or not. Then I just push this down and that whole shelf should break off. If there's anything in there, then yep. So there's actually one poking out right here in this. Not sure if you can see that. No, you can't. I gotta do this. Oh, come on. TikTok, you are ridiculous making people do puzzles so they. There we go. So I just broke off that little shelf right there, and there is a cluster right underneath where this really sandy layer is, and right here as well. So there was oh, I'm not sure if you guys can see that, but right here, it was a cluster, but it's not a very solid cluster. So it's two pieces that came out of that one. Still not too shabby. And then there is a nice blade right there. Yeah, that's a good one. So it almost looks like they're growing upside down. So they start in that really soft. They start. I'm going to take this one here because hopefully I can get a picture of that later, for example, to show. So some of them are growing down into this lighter colored mud, which is cleaner and it produces the better crystals. But the starting point is in this rougher mud that has the bigger grains of sand included, which is not as desirable. But like in this case, we're finding some crystals that are, that's a really good one there. That's a really good one. Another really nice pointy one. It's got the black included with this really fine sand. That really fine sand is where you're going to get your nicer color inclusion, and then you'll get those really nice hourglass. It's actually, I'll take that back. It's not this exact density of mud. Usually it's a lot darker and it's really, really hard. But if the crystals, if you find a pocket of that and it's growing into those, you'll probably end up finding some really good ones. So I'm working all this mud back as I broke this shelf off because there's a lot of pieces in here and some of these may be clusters and I don't want to break them. Some nice small pieces that will make some nice thumbnails. So again, we're going to be giving away most of these. That's a little cluster there. And so if you follow us, you may end up getting a chance to get some. It's another really big one. There's another one. That's a nice big one. So I think that was probably continue doing that exact same thing. Undercut it, scrape off, and then push down, and then pull out the fines from in there. Where did I put my shovel? Sit on it. Oh, that had a nice one right there. Little buster. Got the mud on that one. Still got a big old piece right here I haven't got out. Got a big crystal. Uh, because because I personally like the further out because less people usually will travel further out unless they're the dieharders or whatever.
Still alive?
Still alive.
Thanks.
This mud ain't got nothing on me. Actually, it does have something on me.
A lot of it. Dirt. Oh, I got the ruffles.
Well, hope you didn't ruffle your feathers getting it.
I will have you know I did. someone was here. They work here. So I heard them explaining why we couldn't go out this far or any farther. Turns out there's birds nesting in the fields.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm glad they have somebody out here. They haven't had them. Well, the past that I've been here, they haven't had anybody. So that's a good thing. Hopefully, they help keep an eye.
I went ahead and got another one of these because I noticed that we only had one. So.
Oh, yeah. I thought I had two in the bag.
Wait, nope. Yep, we do have.
So now we have three.
We have three.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So yeah, this little area right here is producing pretty good, honey. I think we're gonna keep working this area.
Think it'd be worth it to go deeper over here?
Honestly, probably this way because it looks like. I mean, I was coming this way and it's kind of slowed down. Maybe it's I didn't get deep enough. I don't know, but it looks kind of promising. This has some of that really nice clay, which is where those hourglass ones form really nice inclusions. But there's also a lot of see all those big pebbles. So I wasn't really like super stoked about that. But then it wasn't really producing, so I kept working this little area right here. So maybe if you want to come back and
Yep, sure.
pull back some of this mud right here.
Yeah, I can do that. I will have a rock first.
You know what?
I might have a few rocks. I also brought that Frito dip you brought. I want to try it.
Okay. Which one? The bean dip?
Do what?
The what? Which one?
The Frito dip.
Oh,
You got two of the same one, so I just got the.
There was a
dip.
bean dip, and then there was a.
Bean dip.
You just okay? Yeah, there was a.
I like the bean dip.
There was bean, and then there was something else. Where are you? Oklahoma, currently. And we're digging for hourglass selenite crystals. And I'll be giving away several of these finds to people that are here watching and that participate in our upcoming shows. So if you haven't yet, follow.
You hear that?
No?
Like it's like a loud growling sound.
I don't know, but I just found a nice little cluster of crystals here. So, yeah, this little area is good, Kinsley.
Huh.
So that going back this way, I think is going to be a good decision, and which makes sense because you see all the holes in this particular area. There's a lot of them right here, which means to me this could be a rich zone. I need to look at the map and see where we're at if we're in one of those river veins. So yeah, if you look at the map, which
Here, I'll go my phone.
if you look at the map when you're out here, kind of see the location. You can zoom out. You can zoom out and kind of see how the topography looks. And I have a feeling that where the trails are is going to be the more rich areas. I don't know. I could be wrong. It could just be speculation, but it's a guess.
Dad, look at the bird.
Oh, it is a bird.
I want to give it some bean dip. Can I?
No, do not feed the animals.
Aww.
We do not feed the animals. Remember, respect the wildlife.
Man.
Respect to the wildlife.
That kid from Woody the Woodpecker didn't respect wildlife, and look where that guy. He got a talking woodpecker now.
What? What kid?
From the movie Woody the Woodpecker.
Honey, that's a movie. Fiction. Fiction. Okay, good. I'm not the only one that brought a gazebo out here. Now I don't feel like a ding dong. Somebody else has one too. I was kind of worried that we would look out of place. But
Out of place. Well, once they start getting sunburned, we'll be ones laughing.
yeah,
Not literally, guys. I'm not evil. That bean gets good. Wait.
yes.
Look at that. Salt's already forming.
They don't take very long, honey. Weird looking sand in this area.
Good mixture of sand and flour.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, what the? There's sad trying to step on.
Yeah. A lot of littles in this. A lot of littles in this. Oh, that's again. That's popped out.
You okay?
Yeah. Did you find the Tylenol?
Oh, yes. It's in the bag.
Because I'm already feeling sore. This in a minute.
My shoulders have been sore for a while, so.
Already?
About that. No, I meant for days now.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
It feels weird wearing gloves, cover gloves.
It does, but I'm telling you, your hands are going to thank you later.
And you think we'll start shoveling this dirt this way?
Yeah. Just smooth that top layer off because we're following this trail.
So does water flood this?
Yep. It does. So the last time I was out here, I came out here one time when it was raining, and the water was about, I don't know, 3 or 4 inches deep while I was digging. Yeah.
Was I here with you last time you were out here?
Well, I take that back. The last time I came out here solo, not the last time we came out here. Last time we came out here was with your mom and your sisters.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were here.
Did I enjoy it?
Or
was I miserable?
Honestly, I don't really remember. I know your mom wasn't too thrilled about it.
You were like, what? This is it?
No, she was like, it was hot, it was gritty. I think one of y'all was still a baby, and wasn't enjoying it too much.
That makes sense. Summer baby. Summer baby. They said this was 9 years ago, right?
The last time that we came out here as a family, no, it was about 4 years ago, and it's been almost 7 or 8 years since I've been away.
That means Kenny would have still been a baby.
Kenny wasn't born yet. We came out here.
Okay, then Kenny was a baby.
Oh wait, yeah. No, sorry. It was Kenny. My mind went to the wrong here. Sorry.
Tell you what,
Tell me what.
that biceps will be thankful.
Here, hold on. Let me see that. Because we'll fill this back in right here. Keep going that way. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
That makes sense. Sorry. That's it.
What?
So there's crystals all right in here. This whole area right here that I'm now covering up. This whole area right here.
Oh, I don't like that.
Hmm?
I dropped like that. Well, I don't know about you, but I'm enjoying this.
Huh?
I'm enjoying this.
I'm glad, honey.
Being outside, getting my hands dirty. I'm gonna do that, Bob.
That's perfectly all right. I'm enjoying it too, so. A lot of small, but
Windy.
Mhm.
Windy.
yeah, you might want to open it like one more thing and then fold it in half. You know what I mean?
I think I need to.
Unfold it longways. There you go, and then fold it directly in half like that over itself.
Hard to gloves on.
Right here, come this way.
Wind. It's gonna be sunny and windy at the same time.
There you go.
That escalates.
I wish I was there, not getting any yard work done watching. I'll be all right. Well, we're finding some good ones to bring back. They're not going to be the perfect hourglass, but there's literally crystals everywhere. Next time you go to the truck, though, Probably need to put, there's one right there exposed. Right there. There's another one.
Here's one.
There's another one. How many people we got on the TikTok side? We might need to restart it. 4,
Um,
5. Top right. Thanks, support.
of 2. This one right here. This number right here.
Yeah.
4.
Not too many people interested, I guess. It's all right.
That's TikTok lives for you.
The diehard ones are here.
It's the same on YouTube. YouTube lives don't get very popular unless you have 1,000 plus subscribers.
Yeah. Well, it's funny. We had our between our different platforms, we have people. I just don't know where they're at lately. Oh man, look at that one. That's cool. Look at that, Kenzie. It's a two-tone.
I found one.
Nice.
Look how pretty.
It's so pretty.
Oh, why did I get it right now?
I don't know. Right here, mate. Right in this section. One this way. Yeah, that might not be the best. That might not be the best.
Right there. That's why I was doing that.
Well, look at you.
I'm an expert at this.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, I can't reach over there. I need to like that. We're fine. We're cute. That's cute. Yeah, cute. Like that. Make that 3. Oh, what's that? Is it 4? Okay. Boom.
Do this little spot right here.
Yeah, I got questions.
I might have an answer.
I forgot my question. Never mind. I haven't been types.
Yeah, that one just popped out.
Mine now.
Mine. Oh, well, look at that. That whole thing's loaded with them. That whole layer right there.
Wait, don't exclusive. Set it in there.
No, because there's a lot of small ones, which is not what we're looking
Well,
for.
here. Can you put these in here for me? Can't reach. I have to toss them, and I don't want to toss them. Actually, break something. Okay, can we put that right there? That's all. Y'all can see our collection now.
Oh, you're gonna need to turn this way a little bit.
Okay. Like, yeah, let's go. I like that. Oh. Okay, let me know when.
Just, yeah, that should be good. You'll be in camera this time.
Back it up just a little bit.
Yeah, we'll have to keep it out of the sun here shortly because you see this little layer right here? It's black layer. So they're going from that black layer down into underneath here. So I was kind of doing like undercutting.
You just slowly fill this in with this dirt. Or what?
Say that again.
So you just want me to slowly fill in this with this dirt while digging? Oh. No, I just had that. Where'd it go?
Right. Not finding any major clusters yet, so it may not be a cluster finding trick, you know.
Hey, Dad.
You.
You might change your mind.
No.
Wait, no, never mind.
No.
That was not cluster. You bear with my bare hands. Well, gloves. Now. We'll need to move the cabana pretty soon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To where?
Closer this way because I'm like directly in the sun.
Yeah. Well, I wonder. Hey.
Huh?
Let's do this because I'm still in the shade. Let me get. Whoa.
Two.
That's a good.
Two good ones, actually.
That was very nice shape. Well, I was gonna say, do you want to come over in this section here, or do you want to scoot closer over here? This was actually the. We'll do a little bit more. I want to see if this goes this way, because if it does, then we can just reshift over here. You know what I mean?
This one.
That's fine.
Like a crystal magnet, you know? I'm drawing pretty things.
Oh yeah, there's a bit.
Hey. Oh. Yeah. Maybe the boots don't have very much pizzazz to them.
Well, they're not supposed to. They're meant to be work dirty boots.
Hey, Dad, you see a face in this? Oh, hold on. Oh, it's a moth. Poor babe. No. Oh, this toy baby. Fingertip moth. Oh. Neat though.
Mm-hmm.
I saw a moth in the mud. And it makes you wonder, why was it in there? You know?
Yeah. I don't really know, honey.
A bird ate it. And just like, that, you know?
Say what? Pulling that.
But
I feel it. I feel the crystals getting crushed underneath the spade. Like I really hate crushing them. It's almost inevitable.
I like love. Feel the strengthiness and know when to stop. So it's like, no, like that. I hope that's great.
Yes.
Cool. Good. You see the layers, my guys?
Yeah. That's what I was talking about here. Carefully put this in the corner. Get that together like that. I'll have to show it later. I'll take a picture of it. That's a really good example of. No, please.
Did it break? Ah, what?
That's a Jimmy right there. Jimmy.
I can't tell if I'm in the camera or not with this phone.
Almost. See all those? That layer? It's like, it's all the tiny little like seeds almost. So it's right above that layer where that sand. We have this other sandy layer. This little black strip right here is where they're growing, and then it's going down and into this bottom here.
Do you have a scale, Dad?
I don't.
Or how do they know we've taken more or less than 6 pounds?
Well, honey, that's where you gotta kind of be reasonable, and unless the guy that's here has one, I didn't bring one, but oh yeah, this is full of cluster right here. You're watching these other people. They keep moving from spot to spot. If they find one, stop. You gotta keep following the channel. You know?
What time is it? 11:27. And how long have we been here?
Got here about 9, I guess.
For 2 hours, and we got all that. I know the song. I can't remember the name.
Child of mine.
Probably.
It's a cluster. That is a cluster.
My dad, me, Erica, and Maureen have found a way to beat the system at school.
You have?
Mm-hmm. You know how no phones are allowed in school anymore, right?
Yeah.
So anything that requires a signal, you can contact people on. Those 2 things. You have those 2 things. So no phones, no tablets, no Apple Watches, nothing like that. But
So how y'all get your fruits in school?
What?
Apple what? Go ahead.
basically, Erica was thinking about this, and we all started thinking about it on how to beat it. And then suddenly Erica goes, "A portable DVD player!" Miranda chimes in, "Hold on, they don't require a signal." And I go, "Wait, you can't FaceTime on them either. You can't call on them." Then we start talking, and we realize that there's no rule against it. So if your teacher allows you to get on, to do whatever during class, like what you do with your work, technically you can get on your DVD player and watch a movie.
Yeah.
Big brain moments, in my opinion. Yes, sweet old chop. Come on. The sand is so brittle.
we're gonna have a lot of probably putbacks. I think. Not really seeing a whole lot with the hourglass, but still decent crystals. Some nice black ones.
Ooh,
Oh, nice.
look at that. Alright. Look at that. This one, this one.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah.
I'm finding all the good ones in the blacks.
Well, that's what I said. It's. I want to say. Something. That's a cluster. It's a big cluster. But no, what I was saying is, I think that's where they're mostly growing. Where they're going into the other layers. That's where you're gonna get your different clarities.
Yeah. We need to move this punk right here because I just want to move it. Daddy. Okay.
Get through that, and whatever's no good, junk it.
Hold on. Maybe they were lost long enough.
Yeah. Which, I mean, you're gonna end up getting.
But well, they're pretty nice though.
Yeah. So like, this is all full of crystals right here, but they're not to be
Standard.
they're not the well defining sizes we're looking for. But again, there's some that will be good in those. You just gotta, it's like looking through the,
Hold on. Right there.
you know, see the shape of, or the look of that one. It's not really,
It's a little ugly.
yeah, it's not really crystallized in a sense that's got a nice termination. It's kind of just like a, I think those are gonna be like the seed kind of crystals, where the other ones are.
I will bury it. Where'd it go? I didn't think that through. Oh, I think I found my new favorite clothes, Dad. These tights right here.
Thank you, Mama. She's the one that picks them out. Tell you what, we made some hole though.
What?
So we made some hole.
My favorite way to do this probably just.
It's a good idea.
I just let it flop. You know?
Yep.
Ooh, look. How big.
Very nice. That's a good one. That's kind of what I'm looking for size wise. Something that'll be So here's where.
Yeah, so guys, this is why you gotta be careful for all this really slick mud. It acts like quicksand if you sit in it for too long. We found a throw. I had someone though.
Do what?
So it'd be fun to throw someone though. I can't. Hey, Dad, look at this one. Ew. But there's quite a few people coming out now.
It got busy. I mean, the weather's pretty nice, like I said. Be a lot less desirable.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, if it was, we had more rain thing, this would be a little bit more full of water. We're not getting as much water filling back in the holes.
I can go steal some more from that hole over there.
No,
Eat it.
I'm just saying. I mean, we don't technically need it, but it does help break up. Like as we dig stuff from underneath, that water will seep in.
Oh, hey Dad, look, this one got mixed in. Is it a good one?
Yeah, that's you're always gonna have pieces that you're gonna find in the like.
Where are all these little bugs coming from? There's nothing for them to live off of out here. No plants, just salt. Endless salt.
I think they live off the bacteria. To be honest with you, that grows in there.
There's a moth. Moths live off bacteria? But they live off pollen. Where's that butterflies? Wait, no, moths live off of clothing. Or, I believe cotton? I think, or no. It's some type of plant that's turned into clothing. I know that. Me and Erica, on Friday, we went out to the football field, and all of a sudden we were just talking about some really deep stuff, like how life was going, her sister's life, just talk about what we want to do in the future. Like it got real deep for no reason.
Really, that's
No, and then afterwards we were like, "Whoa, what just happened?"
so you guys are getting mature. You're starting to talk about, life. What happened. And as you do that, you'll develop, bonds and relationships with some of those people. Just
Sadly, she wants to move to Canada, where
oh yeah.
the healthcare is all free, which doesn't sound that bad actually. What's the downside of living in Canada again?
It's cold.
I can live with that.
No, baby, when we went up there during the winter, it was
Y'all went to Canada?
yeah. I've been to Canada several times.
Without me?
before you were born, honey.
You want to go to Canada?
Uncle Adam had his accident up in Canada, remember? So we were up there during that time.
I thought he had his accident in the U.S. and then was airlifted to Canada.
Nope. It happened in Canada. Might need to move that.
That dirt in my mouth. Gross.
Ooh,
What?
nice little question.
That dirt is salty.
Oh, that's a point.
Can't really tell, but it's that nice piece. I can't tell if we got any comments from that. I might need glasses.
You might need to move. Might need to move that.
Cabana. Or whatever you call it. It's called a cabana?
Gazebo cabana. And then as far as where's the sun at?
Right there.
Okay, so
Oh, I wish I had it. Oh, it hurts.
shit, don't do that.
You live and you learn. I haven't lived long enough.
Alright, it comes with time. Lester going on right here.
Yeah, I used to. Me and Miranda. It was you could look at the sun the longest.
What's wrong with you?
No clue. I beat her by like 5 seconds though.
What the heck? Actually, don't do that.
I could explain why I have the one really good eye and the one really bad eye. Like with this one, I can hardly read the numbers on that. It looks like an M right now. But then in this eye, it's 1444.
Oh, that's the right number.
Then I have this awful eye and I have this really good eye. I can't split very well.
Well, that little cluster was all exciting at first and sucked at the end.
Enjoy the little things, Dad. Enjoy the little things.
Yep.
It's true. Pregnant diamonds only grow in New York.
Oh, that was right down the surface. Under the mud. So these people must have, whoever was digging this hole previously, they must have just turned over the top and not really looked through it. Silly.
Yeah, and that would your music at higher quality. Listen to songs ad free.
Pick that box. Looks like those.
Ah, oh, heavy. It's gonna be more than 20 pounds.
Well, it's also full of mud. We haven't cleaned them off yet. Yeah.
Oh, Michael Jackson. Oh, we got a comment. Hold on. I think we got a comment. Wait. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, I gotta take my glove off. It's not funny, Dad.
Yeah, I tell you what, bring that over here. We'll set it.
Look at that.
Yeah. Ew, Ken's like
It's the water.
fired up. Huh?
It was the water. I
yeah.
stepped down.
I'm sorry, I
Jeez.
didn't realize it was the water. Here, bring the whole camera thing over here. Set it right here.
Is this the hourglass selenite in Oklahoma?
Yes.
Yes, it is.
Hand me the whole camera.
The what?
The whole stand. I put it earlier.
Sorry, guys. You're gonna be a little dizzy real quick. There you go. And I go over there and set it back up.
I got it.
You do? No.
All right. Yeah. So we're in the Oklahomas. Let's see who else is on here. Hey AJ, I'm not sure if you're still here or not. Nobody on there. I'm gonna close this up.